And the Zealot burst is yeah, that is nutty, believe me. If I'm going to hit them now with this, let's see. And there we go, everything. That couldn't have been better timing. But yeah, it breaks the game, essentially. Everything becomes absolutely cake. What's up, agents? And welcome back to another Division video where I don't know what it is when it comes to Master Manhunt end of season finale reward. Something always seems to go wrong when it comes to the Division 2. And it's happened again with yesterday's update. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it. Right. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm talking about the Blacklisters. And unless you've been living under a rock right now, these things do an insane amount of damage for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about the talent. They are absolutely broken. I am talking that I have seen screenshots and videos in my Discord, around the internet, on Twitch, anywhere you possibly look, Reddit, of people hitting for 1.2 billion a shot. And I've seen other weird things as well. I've seen things where it starts affecting skills. I've seen it where people have not been getting a damage bonus. For some reason, they've been getting an RPM bonus. It's really, really weird. There's a lot of really strange things going on. So let's just switch over to my strikers build. We'll pop out the gloves. And we'll pop in these now, right now. We'll put the pestilence on. Yes, it does affect pestilence stats if you're wondering. And basically, everyone kind of thinks that if you kill the marked target, that seems to be what causes the pain. So at the moment, my pestilence stats and everything, you can see I'm hitting for 1 million right now. And it won't take too long if we just kill things. You'll see the numbers start to creep up. Now, there are some caveats with this. If you die, it's generally fine. But if you move zones, so for instance, say you go from DC to New York, it resets it. If you log in and you log out, it resets it. But you can perhaps go into Summit and just stay in there, and it will build up, and you will do an absolute obscene amount of damage by just staying in that area. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing you can do to get these Kneepads to work correctly. As you can probably see already, if you've been paying attention while I'm talking, I'm now hitting for 2 million a shot. My strikers isn't even capped out. And as long as you don't do any of the things I talked about, zone, if you take them off and on, that also resets it as well. I mean, I could sit in here all day and, you know, kind of boost it up. I could then go anywhere. I could teleport anywhere now on this DC map and just absolutely obliterate stuff. But yeah, it's an official bug as well now, which is why I'm making a video about it. You can see here, ostracize on the Trello. Ostracize talent stacks unintentionally after eliminating a marked target. And obviously this time around, I didn't get anything weird happen. My RPM isn't really changing. I don't think it's changing. That's the striker's RPM for pestilence. The damage doesn't show that it changes. But yeah, it just does weird things. And what I do notice is if you're using an EMP, the damage to skill proxies actually counts on this as well, which is obviously unintended. I EMP'd some drones and it absolutely blasts them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we could kind of, you know, fast travel DUA. And it just stacks. And there's no, I don't know how it's stacking. They do say it's stacking because you're killing the target. It's kind of, as well, it stacks more and more and more and more and more. So say it stacked 1% the first time, it would then stack 2% the next time, and then maybe 4% the time after, and then maybe 8% the time after. The stacking just seems to be, you know, a sliding scale upwards, so that it ends up just stacking really bigger. And the more damage you do, the more it seems to stack as well, because I noticed running the global modifier, Zealot tend to stack it a little bit more as well. Obviously, you do still take that huge amount of damage from the enemies, so you have got to be careful. But essentially, it's a kill or be killed scenario with this. You can build it up and put, you know, blue gear on if you wanted to, and you'd still hit for silly. I mean, look at that. 4.7 mil a tick, 5 mil a tick. I mean, nothing actually stands a chance. And the Zealot burst is yeah, that is nutty, believe me. If I'm going to hit them now with this, let's see. And there we go, everything. That couldn't have been better timing. But yeah, it breaks the game, essentially. Everything becomes absolutely cake. I'm surprised we've not had emergency maintenance today. Maybe it's going to take regular maintenance, but yeah, essentially everyone's going to be able to clear anything they've been trying to struggle with or anything like that. You are essentially going to be able to just clear it because essentially, yeah, you don't have to actually do anything. Everything just dies. It makes an absolute mockery of the entire difficulty of the game. Obviously, you have to get the Kneepads, but that's not terribly hard. You can run that on heroic and get them at a lower difficulty. But yeah, as long as you can stay in the level for long enough, you're going to be able to absolutely blast through and kill absolutely anything in seconds. So yeah, not the greatest, unfortunately. Now, I did go into the DZ and see people insta dying, and I just kind of came out. I was only in there for a minute, so I don't know if that's an effect because of these Kneepads, because I believe if you look at the PvP stats on these Kneepads, they actually show as 0. So maybe I just got unlucky with the time that I went in, and it was you know, it was basically PvP hackers or whatever. I don't really know. So there is that to think about. You can see here it changes to 0. So maybe I just ran into a hacker when I went in and tested it. But yeah, just be on the lookout for weird and wonderful stuff. If you don't want to be in a group and you go into a group and people are absolutely tearing through stuff, now you know why. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. We're trying to grind to that 40k before the end of the year with our subscriber goal. So if you're not yet a sub, please do consider hitting it. And check out my master run that I did without these Kneepads. That'll be going up later today. Thanks for watching, agents. Bye-bye.